All right, my friends. Today is the first blog of Cody Thinks Out Loud ever. Talks about how I kind of come up with the idea of this vlog. And basically, it's me just basically saying, kind of for the most part, what comes to my head. I will censor myself sometimes if it gets a little bit too much info. TMI. We don't want TMI. But I might surprise myself and share quite a bit of stuff. So, anyway, I want to say thank you for watching. Put comments below about like what you thought about it, or things I could do better, or topics you would like to hear more about. I love talking about making music. I love talking about writing songs. I love talking about learning instruments. So that's all musical stuff. I like talking about new phones, new technology, technology businesses. So hopefully as I do these videos, I'll touch on all of those things and more. Especially like what stuff you want to talk about. Maybe politics, maybe news, maybe new inventions. Maybe my fears or my struggles during the day, where I've eaten lunch, what food I recommend, all that kind of stuff. So this is pretty exciting for me. I am excited. And please don't be too hateful in the comments, because that will make me not want to do it at all. And I already struggle a lot with self-acceptance, so please help me accept myself. Please. Please don't throw things like tons of negative comments at me. In this episode, we've got things that we touch on, such as like being scared of jellyfish, crabs, and sharks at a peaceful beach. We talk about like food that I've had, a special drink, slushy, like with boba balls at the bottom. That's really good. And as I said, it's the first vlog, so I mean, I'm excited. Get pumped. Talk to you. See you in there. See you in there. There's that movie. It looks kind of stupid to me and scary, so I won't see it. About this guy who video records everything he does as like a Uber driver or something, like a Lyft driver or something. But then he like kills people and he videotapes it. Sounds like insane. But he's like the whole time he's like saying comedic things. Like a passenger says, "Where are you going?" He says, "To the house," or something like that. And then she's like, "But my house is the other way." He's like, "Yeah, we're going to my house." And then he like freaking kills her. Freaking Jesus Christ. Nuts. So I'm wondering, all my life, that song's in my head. I'm wondering what, because it's kind of fun to talk on this thing. I kind of like it. But I guess I could talk just like day in the life. My stuff, day in the life. I don't have a very interesting life. And I don't think I would want to record stuff at work. Because the work Cody is different than the play Cody. The work Cody is serious and scared of messing up and getting fired. So Cody is serious at work. He doesn't want to die. He values eating and living and being in a house. If you could call this condo a house. But, yeah, I don't know. But, like, the whole documentary thing of The Office, it's hilarious. Of course, they have funny stuff. I don't think I'm really that funny. I don't know. Like, why would people watch this? Just a fat guy with a bad... It's not that bad. With a bad... Whatever this is, goatee. Half goatee. Drinking a day-old slushy. While laundry's going. Not very entertaining. Why the hell would someone would watch this? I think I could do... No. I was gonna say, I think I could do, like, if, like, I could name this channel, like, Cody Evaluates Life. I don't know why I just touched my face, but I did. Cody Evaluates Life. Who knows why? Who knows? Who knows? Cody Evaluates Life. Meh. Why would he evaluate life? Who knows? Who knows? Okay. So here's this. And this is something that I'm kind of embarrassed about, but also kind of proud about, which I know probably isn't the best thing in the world, but it's the truth. But like while I was in seminary, while I was in high school, I, especially like the last 2 years, was popular. So if people liked me then, maybe they would like me now on YouTube. Maybe it could just be called Cody Thinks Out Loud. That's actually not a bad idea. Cody Thinks Out Loud. CTOL. Cetal. Cody Thinks Cethal. Theta. Cody Thinks Out Loud. That's not too bad of an idea. And then maybe I could like bring in topics that I think are interesting. Like maybe have a few topics just kind of like on the top of my head and then just talk about them. That could be fun. I wonder why it would be a video though and not a podcast. I am kind of more of a thinker though, and so I have these awkward pauses. So I could. I don't know if I would want to tell my parents this because they would fucking freak out. I would have to figure out how to explain it to them in a way that they didn't freak out. Oh, yeah. They'd be like, why are you doing this? Why are you sharing all this information with others? And they'd be like, it's just for attention. And I'd be like, yeah, you're probably right. It is just for attention, probably. That feels sucky. But it's fun. And tons of people do it. And it's not like I'm doing something wrong. It's fun. So don't fucking freak out. Take it easy. Take a chill pill. Would you do it? Would you jump off a bridge if everybody was jumping off a bridge? Well, that's not fun. Well, unless you got a bungee cord, and then that's really fun. So if I had a bungee cord, I would jump off a bridge, okay, if everyone was doing it. Can you read this? Tech expert. Why the hell is everything backwards? Is it gonna be backwards when I watch it? I mean, I'm kind of serious about this. God damn. I don't know. Whoa. About fell over there. I think people, are, especially that I know, are going to be surprised that I cuss so much. I don't know what they'll think. They'll probably think, I'm guessing they'll think stuff like, that Cody, what the hell is he doing? He's gone off the deep end. Even further than I thought he could go. And I'd be like, I'm a deep diver. I like swimming in the deep end. Except for sharks. I don't like sharks. Sharks are freaky. Or jellyfish. Or like even just crabs. They all freak me out. Like when I went to the beach with my family. Dear fucking God. So it's supposed to be like peaceful when you go to the beach, right? It was not peaceful. Like, I was constantly feeling like people were judging me for the way I looked. And the funnest thing I think I did was build a sandcastle. That was like the funnest thing I did. I did like because along the beach they've got tons of food and stuff. The food was decent. I feel like we've got pretty good food here in Wichita. That's something that I do almost every day. I could probably tell you about like where I ate today. I could give you recommendations about, is it good, is it bad, how was it, what did I think? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Huh. Well, this has been kind of fun. I'm not really done yet. I don't really want to edit it either. God, editing. So maybe it's just going to be... Man, I keep farting. Jesus Christ. Why the hell do I keep farting? Now that is embarrassing. Even though you can't smell it. Or can you? And I think my goal would be just to be my authentic self in these videos. So Cody Thinks Out Loud tells about where he ate at the restaurant, what restaurants he did, what he thought of the restaurants. Man, we could talk about like topics in the news. I could just say my thoughts and how I feel. I feel like I'm a moderate when it comes to politics. I probably lean more on the Democrat side. In fact, almost everything except for abortion do I agree. I agree with the Democrats on. Well, that's not true. There's some other things like that I don't agree with about with the Democrats. I don't know. We can talk about that. It's political. It's interesting to some people, maybe. It's honestly not that interesting to me. So maybe we wouldn't talk about that. I wonder if you can hear me very well. Maybe I'm just wasting my time because you can't even fucking hear me. That would be a disappointment. I could share my music with you. I have a channel, Cody Makes Music, where I've got a whopping 3 subscribers. Killing it. No, but I'm trying to learn, and I'm trying to learn how to play piano. I was trying to learn how to play guitar, but then I got like, this is hurting my fingers. It's an awkward physical thing, and it's not comfortable, and my fat belly gets in the way of the giant body of the guitar, and it just wasn't comfortable, and I couldn't. And I mean, I play some ukulele. I know, I don't know, like 10 chords maybe, and then you can play quite a few songs with those 10 chords, which is fun. I like doing that. And I'll tell you in a second about like why I've been writing songs, or why I've been like trying to learn music. The learning the music part is kind of more like supplemental, and it's kind of more like if I want to express myself and my emotions and like go in places where my emotions are that I've never gone before, which sounds maybe to some people like, this is weird, well, fuck you. Take a chill pill. Get in touch with your emotions. That's what I say. So, God, why would someone watch this video? I'm kind of hateful. Towards some people. That's not very nice. I want to be nice, but I think I have to accept myself for where I am and who I am, right? That's at least what I told Pat Daddy Crunk today. My good friend, Pat Daddy Crunk. I like him. He's a good friend. How you doing, Bo? Huh? Yeah? Is that so? Oh my God. Oh my God, I just choked on my drink. That was funny. Alright, I think we should probably be done soon. Cody thinks out loud. Man. Weird. I think when people people are like, if I don't know what I'm gonna listen to, if it's just gonna be willy-nilly, then I don't want to listen to it. I think people want to listen to something that they have an idea of what they're gonna be listening to. They don't just want to be like, oh, because some people say this podcast is good, and then I've listened to them and I've been like, well, first off, I don't really like this podcast, so maybe we might just disagree there. But also, it sounds like they're all over the place. Like they're not even talking like they're not like talking intentionally about specific topics. It's more like, oh, we'll try to fit stuff in there, and if it works out, it works out great. And if not, well, shit. So, I don't know if I really want to do that. Cody thinks out loud. I could have like the daily double, or like the daily dash. No, I don't know. Like the daily something, where I would go over like what I ate today, was it good, how my day was. I don't know if I want to talk about like work confrontational things, because if someone actually watched that and then like was I was like saying how I actually felt. Cringe. That would be awkward as fudge. So. I don't know. But most of the people I work, I get along with okay. So, I don't know. I think I'll probably be fine. One thing I want to point out, my head is like this. Naturally. Should be like this. Is like this. Whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, that, I think, happened because I ran a marathon, believe it or not. That was before I was fat. Like 9 years ago. And I ran a marathon, and then like 3 weeks later, I was running just to exercise, and I popped I think a ligament in my like groin / thigh area. Anyway, ever since then, my hips have like been off. Like they're, instead of like being like this, they're like this. Obviously not that drastic, but, and then that, believe it or not, has thrown off my spine, and then it's thrown off my shoulders, and it's thrown off my neck and my head and my feet and my legs, and my legs were already bowed to some degree, so when I would run, it would go out like that instead of like this. So I was already kind of fucked up, and maybe that was what did it when I was running in a fucked up, in a messed up way. Excuse the language. Not that I haven't been cussing like this whole time. So, whoop, there's the belly. So, you know, at least I'm making content, you know, at least I'm saying something. Man. Would anybody want to listen to me think out loud? I'm sure there'd be someone, but why? Why would they listen to me think out loud? Doesn't that, I think the train wreck analogy might apply really well. It's like, think about a train wreck. It can't stop. And it just keeps going, and there's just so much loud noise and crunching of like these cars together and metal, and that's what the show is. The show is just whoop. Oh, by the way, I got this from, it's like Kung Fu Cafe or something. Kung Fu Tea? Kung Fu Tea. That's it. And the girl there, she's like part owner, part manager. She works her ass off. I mean, she works 7 days a week. I couldn't do it. There's no way I could do that. But she is a trooper. So I start all these things. Now, see, I'm starting this. I just got sidetracked, sorry. But this is kind of important. So, I gotta keep playing the piano. I can't, like, fully devote myself to this. I can't. I mean, I can do this for some time and post some videos. But I gotta devote myself to the music. And I'm trying to write music. And, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing. And I think my dad would be like, I don't know, they're kind of positive things, but I think he might, especially with this one, he might be like, I don't know though. He surprises me sometimes. I think he kind of holds back what he's actually thinking and feeling sometimes. So as not to like hurt my feelings, which I'm kind of appreciative of, honestly, because he can be harsh. That is not easy for me to think about, because I don't like bad-mouthing my dad, because I know he loves me, you know. So, man, I feel like people are going to stop watching now. It's so depressing. But that is some of my life. A depressing part. And I think there's probably depressing parts to everybody's lives, or maybe not depressing, but like awkward or vulnerable or challenging or whatever aspects of people's lives that aren't great and aren't awesome to talk about. So I wonder if I could like somehow show you where I went to eat and be like, but if it's like I went to Jimmy John's, I don't need to show you a picture of Jimmy John's. But if it's like Lena's Mexican Cafe, you'd be like, I've never heard of that before. I'd be like, yeah, they got bad. I mean that in a good way. They've got good. I was gonna say bad, like badass, but not like that. They are good tacos. I was gonna say they do have good street tacos. Not the best. Not the best. The best is the one that's down by Seneca and Douglas. Yeah, it's just about a block west of that, on Douglas near Seneca. Anyway, street tacos. So it's like authentic Mexican tacos. Damn, they're so much better. It comes with lime. You put the lime on like the carne asada, which is like steak basically. Like shredded steak kind of. It comes with onions and caramelized onions and cilantro, and then like normally a corn tortilla. What else? Oh, and then like salsa or hot sauce. But the lime, oh, it kills it. It's fucking so good, so fucking good. I'm a big foodie, if you can't tell by my body. But alright, man. I don't know what else to talk about. So I guess I'll post this. And on a new channel called Cody Thinks Out Loud. And maybe I'll say like podcast or something. Or like, yeah, it's like a video podcast. Where it's just like all over the place, man. But I think I should probably, that's what I could do. What I have talked about, I could put in the notes, and then people would be like, this is what he talks about. It's a great way to waste time, though. Great way to waste time. If you want to waste time, here you go. You got it. It could be maybe kind of soothing to some people. Who knows? What's the purpose of doing this, though? Am I going to, like, connect with anybody in a positive way? I doubt it. I think people are going to be, like, very negative. And honestly, I don't really want that negativity in my life. That makes me rethink doing this whole thing. I don't want contention. I don't want it. That was my laundry. Well, it's been a nice time talking with you, Cody, in this empty room with just you and a dog, talking out loud to yourself. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Just talking fucking to myself. How long? Jesus. That's depressing. I probably should post it. I could try it. See what I get feedback wise. People are gonna say so many negative things though. Why waste someone's time with all this weird? It could be entertaining to them. I went to the chapel, and when I was at the chapel, I had the thought in my head of I would like to tell other people to some degree, but honestly I wouldn't want to tell other people. I would like to have other people come to the realization that at the chapel there's a lot of peace. I mean, I felt very consoled. I'm close with my mom and dad, even though I have contention with my dad. I'm still close with them. But anyway, I mean, I think you could call it close. I don't know for sure. But anyway, God, I'm getting sidetracked. So anyway, I don't know. Oh, I was gonna say, but it's peaceful at the chapel, and I was gonna tell people, and so I could tell them. I could tell you, hello, people, whoever you are. Hey guys, I just wanted to put an end to that video. It was my first time trying it. I think for the first time, I think it went really well. Even though it was like, woo, all over the place. So I want to thank you a lot for listening. I do welcome any comments. So if you have some feedback about ways that I can make it better, or if there's things that you think you'd like me to talk about that I mentioned, like maybe talk about more, let me know. Or if like there was like too much bad like the laundry was going, which was like so hopefully I'll get better about those kinds of things. Anyway, hope you like it. I will talk with you later. Bye, friends.